God says, "I'm waiting for you, don't miss this today." Do not scroll past this moment because something precious is unfolding right now, and if you ignore this voice, you may walk away from a blessing that was prepared only for you. I am speaking to you in this very second because I have been waiting patiently, watching every step you take, and I know how close you are to something that can change your life in ways you have never imagined. I am waiting for you not in some distant place, but right here, within this moment, within your breath, within your quiet thoughts, calling you gently yet urgently so you do not miss what I have prepared for you today. If you keep listening, you will begin to understand why this moment matters more than the many days you have already lived, because today holds a door that will not remain open forever. Type Amen if you trust God. I am waiting for you means that I have not forgotten you, I have not abandoned you, and I have not moved on from the promises I placed in your heart long ago. Even when you felt lost, even when your prayers felt unheard, I was still here, still watching, still preparing something greater than what you could see. Do not miss this today, because today is not like yesterday, and it will not be like tomorrow, because I have chosen this exact time to draw you closer to what belongs to you. There is a reason your heart feels restless. There is a reason your spirit feels stirred, because I am calling you out of delay and into alignment with what I have already set in motion for you. You have waited for answers. You have waited for change, and you have waited for relief from the weight that has been pressing on your life. And I have seen every tear and every silent struggle you tried to hide from others. I am not distant from your pain. I am present within it, shaping it, using it, and turning it into something that will lift you higher than where you have been. I am waiting for you to respond, not with fear or doubt, but with trust. Because trust is the key that opens what I have been holding for you. Do not miss this today, because hesitation can cause you to step away from something that was meant to lift you into a new season of peace and purpose. If your heart feels something while hearing these words, gently take a moment to like this video, because that simple action carries your agreement with what I am doing in your life and helps this reach others who need this same touch. I know you have been tired, and I know there were moments when you felt like giving up, because the road seemed longer than you expected, and the silence felt heavier than you could bear. But even in those moments, I was not silent, because I was working in ways you could not yet understand, aligning things behind the scenes so that when the time came, everything would begin to move together. I am waiting for you means that the time has come closer than you think, and you are standing at the edge of something that can bring restoration into your life. Do not miss this today, because what I am offering you is not small, it is not temporary, and it is not something that will come again in the same way. You are not overlooked, and you are not forgotten, even when others failed to see your worth or recognize the strength that has been growing inside you. I have been building something within you that no one can take away. Something that will stand strong even when everything around you feels uncertain. I am waiting for you to step into that strength, to stop shrinking back, and to accept that you are chosen, protected, and guided by my hand. Do not miss this today, because this is your moment to shift from waiting for change to becoming part of the change that I am bringing into your life. There is a blessing that has your name on it, and it has been held back until this moment because I wanted your heart to be ready to receive it fully. If it had come earlier, you might not have recognized its value, or you might have doubted that it truly belonged to you. But now, after everything you have been through, your heart is prepared, your spirit is open, and your understanding is deeper than before. I am waiting for you to reach out and accept what I have already placed within your reach, because this is not about earning, it is about receiving what has been prepared through love. You may feel unsure about what comes next, but you do not need to see the entire path to take the next step, because I am guiding each step with care and purpose. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust the one who holds the answers and is leading you forward. Do not miss this today, because the step you take now will lead you into a place where your fears begin to lose their power and your faith begins to rise stronger than ever before. I am waiting for you, not to judge you, not to condemn you, but to lift you, restore you, and remind you that you are deeply loved and never alone. The moment you respond, even in a small way, you will begin to feel a shift within your spirit, a calmness that replaces the anxiety you have been carrying. That is my presence drawing near, wrapping you in peace that does not depend on circumstances, but comes from something far greater. I am waiting for you to accept that peace, to let go of the weight you have been holding, and to step into the rest that I am offering you today. Do not miss this today, because this is the beginning of something new, something that will unfold step by step as you continue to walk with me. Could a hidden 7-minute sound wave be the reason why some 80-year-olds still have sharper memory and faster thinking than people half their age? A newly revealed neurowave technique is helping thousands unlock sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning from home. This simple 7-second ritual, paired with a powerful audio frequency, is said to reactivate your superbrain wave. Over 19,389 people claim they noticed mental changes after just 7 minutes a day. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted forever. You are not late, and you are not behind, even if it feels that way when you compare your journey to others around you. Your path has been carefully designed, and every delay had a purpose that is now coming together in a way that will make sense to you. I am waiting for you to stop looking at what you lack and start seeing what I have already placed in your hands. Do not miss this today, because the moment you shift your focus, you will begin to see doors opening that were once hidden from your view. Do not miss this today, because this moment is not repeating itself in the same way, and what is being offered to you now carries a weight of grace that was prepared specifically for where you are right now in your journey. You are not hearing these words by accident, and you are not feeling this pull without purpose, because I am drawing you closer to something that your soul has been longing for, even when your mind could not fully understand it. I know the battles you have been fighting silently, the thoughts that tried to weaken your faith, and the disappointments that made you question whether anything would truly change for you. But I have been working in places you could not see, moving things, aligning people, and preparing opportunities that will meet you at the right moment. I am waiting for you to recognize that the struggle was never meant to destroy you, but to refine you and strengthen the foundation that I am building within your life. Do not miss this today, because you are stepping into a moment where what once felt heavy will begin to feel lighter, and what once felt blocked will begin to open. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is a quiet shift happening within you, something subtle yet powerful that is preparing you to receive what is coming next. You may not have noticed it fully, but your perspective has been changing, your patience has been growing, and your understanding has been deepening in ways that were not there before. This is not random, and it is not accidental, because I have been shaping you for this exact time, so that when the door opens, you will walk through it with confidence instead of fear. I am waiting for you to trust this process, even when it does not look like what you expected, because what I am doing is far greater than what you could have planned on your own. Do not miss this today, because there is an invitation being extended to you, not in loud and overwhelming ways, but in a gentle and steady calling that is reaching your heart. This invitation is not about pressure, it is about alignment, about stepping into the place where your life begins to reflect the purpose I created you for. You have spent time searching, trying to figure things out, and wondering when things would finally come together. And now you are standing at the edge of that very moment. I am waiting for you to say yes in your heart, to release the hesitation, and to move forward with a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are not walking alone. There are things you have been holding on to that are no longer meant to stay with you, thoughts that have limited you, fears that have kept you small, and patterns that have kept you stuck in cycles that no longer serve you. I am not asking you to forcefully remove them. I am asking you to release them into my hands so I can replace them with something better. Do not miss this today, because this is a moment of exchange where what you give up will be replaced with something that brings life, peace, and strength into your spirit. I am waiting for you to let go, not because I want to take from you, but because I want to give you something far greater in return. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You are closer than you think to a breakthrough that will change the way you see yourself and the way you see your future. The delays that frustrated you were not empty. They were filled with preparation that is now reaching its completion. I am waiting for you to step into this new place without carrying the weight of your past, because where you are going requires a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Do not miss this today, because the step you take now will lead you into a space where your efforts begin to bear fruit and your faith begins to bring visible results. I see your heart, and I know your desire to do what is right, even when it feels difficult, and even when it feels like no one else notices. That sincerity has not gone unseen, and it has not gone unrewarded, because I have been storing up blessings that match the quiet strength you have been showing. I am waiting for you to receive these blessings with humility and gratitude, understanding that they come not because of perfection, but because of love and grace. Do not miss this today, because what is coming into your life will remind you that your efforts were never wasted and your patience was never in vain. You have been protected in ways you may never fully realize, from situations that could have harmed you and from paths that were not meant for you. Even when things did not go as you hoped, there was a hidden protection guiding you away from what would have caused greater pain. I am waiting for you to trust that even the closed doors were part of my care for you, and that the open doors ahead will be aligned with your true purpose. Do not miss this today, because you are being led into something that carries peace, stability, and a sense of belonging that you have been searching for. Why over 19,389 people suddenly listening to a mysterious 7-minute genius song every day? A shocking brainwave discovery claims this neurowave activates hidden mental abilities that's already inside your brain. People report sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning after using this simple daily ritual. Some even say it helped them escape brain fog and mental exhaustion. Click the link in the comments below before it vanishes. There is a restoration beginning to take place within your life, not all at once, but in steady and meaningful ways that will build over time. Broken areas will begin to heal, lost confidence will begin to return, and clarity will begin to replace confusion. I am waiting for you to embrace this restoration, to stop identifying with what was broken, and to start seeing yourself through the lens of what is being renewed. Do not miss this today, because this is the beginning of a transformation that will shape your life in ways that bring lasting joy and fulfillment. There were nights when your heart felt heavy and your mind would not rest, and still I remained close, surrounding you with a quiet protection that kept you from breaking. Do not miss this today, because what you are feeling right now is not just emotion, it is a gentle awakening, a call to step into something that has been waiting patiently for your response. There is a part of you that has been holding back, unsure if you are truly ready to receive what I have for you, unsure if you are strong enough to carry what is coming next. I see that hesitation, and I understand where it comes from, because life has not always been gentle with you, and trust has not always felt safe. But I am not asking you to rely on your own strength. I am asking you to lean into mine, because my strength does not fail, and my presence does not fade. I am waiting for you to let your guard down, even just a little, so that what I am bringing into your life can begin to take root and grow. Do not miss this today, because there is a shift taking place within your spirit, one that will begin to change the way you see your past and the way you approach your future. What once felt like setbacks will begin to reveal themselves as steps that were necessary to bring you to this exact point. The pain you carried was not meaningless, and the confusion you experienced was not without purpose, because each part has been woven into a greater plan that is now starting to unfold. I am waiting for you to trust that even the difficult chapters were guiding you towards something that carries healing and renewal. Type 555 if you trust in Jesus. There is something new being formed within your heart, something steady and quiet that does not rely on circumstances but rests in a deeper understanding that you are held and guided. This is the beginning of a stronger faith, one that is not shaken by temporary struggles but remains rooted in something eternal. I am waiting for you to nurture this faith, to give it space to grow, and to allow it to become the foundation on which you stand. Do not miss this today, because the strength you are gaining now will carry you through what lies ahead with a confidence you have not felt before. You have been searching for clarity, trying to make sense of things that felt uncertain and unclear, and wondering when everything would finally come together. That clarity is beginning to arrive, not all at once, but in gentle pieces that will guide you step by step. I am waiting for you to slow down enough to notice it, to pay attention to the small signs and the quiet nudges that are leading you in the right direction. Do not miss this today, because the guidance you need is already being given, and all it requires is your willingness to receive it. There are blessings that are moving toward you even now, things that have been set in motion long before you realized they were coming. You may not see them yet, but they are drawing closer with every step you take in faith. I am waiting for you to remain open, to keep your heart receptive, and to trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Do not miss this today, because this is a moment of alignment where what you have been hoping for begins to move into your reality in ways that feel natural and right. Type 1515 to affirm. You are not the same person you were before, even if you sometimes feel like you are still carrying the same burdens. Growth has been happening within you, quietly and steadily, shaping you into someone who is more resilient, more aware, and more prepared for what is coming next. I am waiting for you to recognize this growth, to acknowledge how far you have come, and to stop measuring yourself against where you think you should be. Do not miss this today, because this recognition will unlock a confidence that allows you to step forward without hesitation. There is a peace that is being offered to you, one that does not depend on everything going perfectly, but exists even in the middle of uncertainty. This peace is my presence resting within you, calming your thoughts and easing the tension that has been building inside you. I am waiting for you to accept this peace, to stop fighting against it, and to allow it to settle into your heart. Do not miss this today, because this peace will become your anchor, holding you steady as you move through the changes that are beginning to take place. You have been protected from things you did not even realize were dangers, guided away from paths that would have led you into deeper struggles. Even when you felt disappointed by what did not happen, there was a greater protection at work, keeping you aligned with what is truly meant for you. I am waiting for you to trust that every closed door carried a purpose, and that every open door ahead will lead you closer to your true path. Do not miss this today, because understanding this will free you from regret and allow you to move forward with a lighter heart. You may have ignored this feeling before, or brushed it aside thinking it was just another passing thought. But this moment is different, and your spirit recognizes it, even if your mind is still trying to understand. Do not miss this today, because what you are sensing is the beginning of a change that will not only touch one area of your life, but will begin to influence everything around you in a gentle and powerful way. What if your brain already contains a hidden power waiting to be activated in just 7 seconds? A NASA-trained neuroscientist recently revealed a strange brain ritual inspired by Tesla research that is helping ordinary people unlock sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning. Combined with a 7-minute neurowave sound, thousands say they felt mentally sharper almost immediately. Click the link in the comments below before this secret disappears from the internet. You have carried questions within your heart, not always spoken out loud, but deeply felt. Questions about your purpose, your direction, and whether the things you hoped for would ever truly come to pass. I have heard every one of those silent thoughts, and I have held them with care, knowing that the answers would come at the right time. I am waiting for you to realize that this is not a moment of emptiness, but a moment of response, where what you have been seeking is beginning to move toward you. Do not miss this today, because the answers you have been waiting for are not far away. They are unfolding in ways that will become clearer as you continue to stay open to my guidance. Type 333 to receive divine guidance. There is a deeper level of trust that is being formed within you, one that does not depend on what you can see or measure, but rests in a quiet assurance that you are being led with purpose. This trust has not come easily, because you have experienced moments that made you question everything, moments that made you feel unsure about what to believe. But even through those experiences, something within you remained, something that refused to completely let go, and that is the part of you that is now being strengthened. I am waiting for you to lean into that trust, to allow it to guide your thoughts and your actions, because it will lead you into a place where you feel more grounded and secure. Do not miss this today, because there is a release taking place, a gentle letting go of what has been weighing on your spirit. You have held on to certain worries, certain fears, and certain memories that have kept you from fully stepping into the present moment. I am not asking you to erase your past, but I am inviting you to loosen your grip on it, to allow healing to flow into those areas that once felt too heavy to face. I am waiting for you to accept that healing, to allow yourself to move forward without carrying the same weight that once slowed you down. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for, walking through situations that tested your patience, your faith, and your resilience. There were times when you felt like you were at your limit, when continuing felt almost impossible, and yet you kept going, step by step, even when it was difficult. I have seen that strength, and I have honored it, not by leaving you where you were, but by preparing something that matches the perseverance you have shown. I am waiting for you to step into that next level, to recognize that your strength was not built for nothing, but for a purpose that is now beginning to reveal itself. Type 666 to release fear. There is a new sense of clarity that is beginning to form, one that will help you see your situation with fresh eyes and a calmer perspective. What once felt confusing will begin to make more sense, not because everything changes instantly, but because your understanding is growing. I am waiting for you to trust this clarity as it comes, even if it arrives in small pieces, because each piece is leading you toward a greater picture. Do not miss this today, because this clarity will guide your decisions and help you move forward with confidence rather than hesitation. You are not being rushed, and you are not being pushed into something before you are ready, because I know the pace that is right for you. At the same time, this is not a moment to remain still out of fear, because there is movement happening that requires your participation. I am waiting for you to take a step, even if it feels small, because that step will align you with what is already in motion. Do not miss this today, because the movement you make now will open the way for more to follow. There are connections, opportunities, and moments that are being arranged in ways you cannot yet see, all coming together to meet you at the right time. You may not recognize them immediately when they appear, but you will feel a sense of rightness, a quiet confirmation within your spirit that this is part of the path you are meant to walk. I am waiting for you to stay attentive, to listen not only with your ears, but with your heart, because that is where my guidance will be most clear. Do not miss this today, because what is being aligned for you carries the potential to bring growth, joy, and a deeper sense of purpose into your life. You are moving into a season where your faith will begin to produce visible results, where what you have believed for will start to take form in your reality. This is not about perfection or having everything figured out, but about staying connected, staying open, and continuing to trust even when things are still unfolding. I am waiting for you to embrace this season with a willing heart, to step into it without fear, and to allow yourself to receive what is coming. Do not miss this today, because this is the moment where what was once unseen begins to become real. That feeling was not your imagination, and it was not something passing without meaning, because it was me drawing near, calling you to recognize that you are never truly alone. Do not miss this today, because this moment carries a weight that is different, a closeness that is stronger, and an opportunity that is ready to unfold in a way that can shape your life from this point forward. There have been times when you questioned your worth, when you looked at your life and felt like you were falling behind or not measuring up to what you thought you should be. I saw those moments clearly, and I understood the pain behind those thoughts, because comparison and doubt can quietly steal your peace if you allow them to stay. But I did not create you to live under that weight, and I did not design your path to mirror someone else's journey. I am waiting for you to see yourself through my eyes, to recognize that your life holds a purpose that is unique, intentional, and filled with meaning that cannot be replaced or overlooked. Type 444 to affirm divine timing. Have you heard about the secret neurowave that allegedly awakens a hidden superbrain wave inside your mind? A surprising brain study claims this safe 7-second ritual can help improve sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning naturally. Over 19,389 people worldwide are already using this short 7-minute sound session daily. People who once struggled with brain fog now say they feel more focused and mentally alert. Click the link in the comments below before it disappears forever. Do not miss this today, because you are standing at a point where your understanding of yourself is beginning to shift, where the lies that once felt strong are starting to lose their hold on your thoughts. You are not who your fears said you were, and you are not defined by the mistakes that once made you feel small. There is a new identity forming within you, one that is rooted in truth, strength, and a quiet confidence that grows from knowing you are guided and protected. I am waiting for you to accept this identity, to stop returning to the old thoughts that no longer belong to you, and to begin walking forward with a renewed sense of who you are. You have been carrying expectations that were never meant for you to hold, trying to meet standards that were not aligned with the path I created for your life. This has brought pressure into your spirit, a pressure that made you feel like you always needed to do more or be more to finally feel at peace. But peace does not come from striving endlessly. It comes from alignment, from stepping into what is already meant for you without forcing yourself into places that do not fit. I am waiting for you to release those expectations, to lay them down, and to allow yourself to move in a way that feels natural and guided. There is a quiet restoration happening within your heart, one that is mending areas that once felt broken or uncertain. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel the difference, a slight easing of tension, a gentle return of hope that you thought had faded. That is not accidental, because I am restoring what was worn down, rebuilding what felt fragile, and strengthening what once felt weak. Do not miss this today, because this restoration is preparing you for what is ahead, giving you the stability and peace you will need as new opportunities begin to appear. Type 888 to welcome abundance. You are not meant to carry everything on your own, and you were never designed to face life relying only on your own strength. There is a support that surrounds you, a guidance that is always available, and a presence that walks with you even when you feel uncertain about the next step. I am waiting for you to lean into that support, to allow yourself to be guided instead of trying to control every outcome. Do not miss this today, because the moment you release that need for control, you will begin to feel a freedom that allows your path to unfold more naturally. There are things that are aligning behind the scenes, connections that are forming, and opportunities that are moving closer to you, even now. You may not recognize them immediately when they arrive, but there will be a sense of peace that comes with them, a quiet confirmation that this is something meant for you. I am waiting for you to trust that feeling, to follow it without overthinking, and to allow yourself to step into what is being presented to you. Do not miss this today, because these alignments are not random. They are part of a greater plan that is unfolding with precision and care. You have grown through experiences that once felt overwhelming, and even though those moments were difficult, they shaped you into someone who is more prepared for what is coming next. There is a resilience within you now that was not there before, a strength that allows you to stand firm even when things feel uncertain. I am waiting for you to recognize that growth, to honor it, and to stop doubting whether you are ready. Do not miss this today, because you are more ready than you realize, and the step ahead is one you are fully capable of taking. There is a peace that is being offered to you in a deeper way, one that does not fade when circumstances change, but remains steady and calm within your spirit. This peace is not something you have to chase, it is something you can receive, something that is already being extended to you right now. I am waiting for you to accept it, to allow it to settle into your thoughts and your emotions, and to let it guide you forward. Do not miss this today, because this peace will become your anchor, keeping you steady as you move into what is next. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even when it feels like others have moved ahead or found their place while you are still searching. Your timing is not late, and your journey is not behind, because everything is unfolding according to a plan that takes into account every part of who you are. I am waiting for you to trust that timing, to stop rushing ahead out of fear, and to remain present in this moment where everything is beginning to come together. Do not miss this today, because this is where your next step begins, and it is a step that will lead you into a place of greater clarity, peace, and purpose. There have been times when you felt uncertain about your direction, when you questioned whether you were moving forward or simply standing still while everything else seemed to move around you. I saw those moments clearly, and I understood the weight that came with those thoughts, because uncertainty can make even the strongest heart feel tired. But you were never truly standing still, even when it felt that way, because growth was happening beneath the surface, quietly shaping you and preparing you for what is ahead. I am waiting for you to trust that what you could not see was still real, and that every step, even the slow ones, has brought you closer to where you are meant to be. Type 999 to step into purpose. Do not miss this today, because there is a shift in your awareness that is beginning to take place, one that will help you see your life through a clearer and more peaceful perspective. What once felt confusing will begin to settle, and what once felt overwhelming will start to feel more manageable as your understanding deepens. This shift is not coming from outside circumstances alone, but from within you, from a place where your spirit is becoming more aligned with truth.